Hello again, Warren.
And Landon.
Here from the Peach State Prime Transformers channel. And Landon just had his birthday. So he's gotten some new Transformers as gifts from the Cyberworld assortment. And he actually received two of the harder to find, I guess what you'd call basic class figures. So Landon, who do we have here?
Mirage and Optimus Primal, who's not in the show yet.
Yep. So, Mirage has been in the show. Again, if you haven't watched Cyberworld, go watch it. It's free on YouTube. It's a fun little show. Doesn't get too serious with itself, but just enough. It's entertaining. But, Mirage has been there for a while. Optimus Primal has not made his appearance yet. And both of these figures, I believe, are getting, at least I know Optimus Primal is, they're getting the Energon Strike treatment, where they're getting kind of redecoed with
like
some clear bluish for the Autobots, and I believe purple for the Decepticons. But, this Optimus Primal came out right toward the end of the line. And Mirage was just impossible to find. Yeah. So we were able to find these through online sources for Landon for his birthday. And, we want to take a moment and show them off because they are fun little toys, as most of the Cyberworld line is. So, let's get to it. All right, Landon, so who are we taking a look at first?
Mirage.
All right, so this is Mirage. And what makes Mirage different from other versions of him?
He's a jet.
A jet? And what is he usually?
A car.
Yep, usually a race car. So before we transform him, let's just take a look at a more traditional Mirage here. And this is Generations War for Cybertron Siege Mirage. And you can see, the Cyberverse Mirage does resemble him, or Cyberworld. We've had Cyberverse for so long. Does a great job resembling him. I mean, the nose cone looks very much, like this little area on more traditional Mirage. You have the Autobot logo tampergraphed on him. The head looks directly the same. You don't have the little, shoulder rocket or anything, but it's a Cyberworld toy, so not expecting too much there.
Especially with the smaller ones.
Exactly. Now, this Mirage, how does he start off in the show?
He starts off, kind of like a villain or a hero. I honestly can't
He's
forget.
actually more aligned with the Decepticons and then changes sides.
Yeah.
And this isn't something Landon would necessarily know.
I honestly forget.
But, there was an episode both in the Generation 1 cartoon and the Robots in Disguise 2001 cartoon where Mirage was accused of being a traitor to the Autobots. Oh. So having him start on the Decepticon side in the show is, kind of a nod to that. Speaking of Decepticons, who does this mold kind of resemble to you, Landon?
Starscream.
Starscream. Yep, and that's because they are mold buddies. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's nice Hasbro did something a little different than a traditional, Thundercracker, Skywarp. Even though those would have been fun toys in this mold. And just give you a quick 360 here. But actually, I think this works for Mirage very well. Again, as a break from the norm.
And he does have a knee articulation.
Yes, he does. Which is nice, because sometimes
his
in
hands don't move.
Cyberworld toys, you don't always get the greatest articulation. Yeah. You want to show us how to transform him?
Sure. Put his legs together, then put his fin up, and then get these on here. Then it's transformed.
Yeah. Yeah, so let's, show us the top here. hold it down just a little bit. There we go. So that's your jet mode, and it looks really cool there. Lots of ports for different weapons and blast effects and accessories. And then if you want to show us the bottom, I mean, you do have some kibble on him. You know, just like Jetfire or a lot of the jets, Silverbolt primarily. But honestly, you can't see his head or anything that easily. So it's not terrible. Yeah, he could stand up like this in jet mode, but, you know, you're usually looking from the top down. So, again, it's a fun little toy here. And I think the colors do pop a lot.
He's an America jet.
Yeah. All right, so moving right along, who do we have here now?
Optimus Primal.
Right, Optimus Primal, known for being, you know, the one of the future leaders of the, I'm not going to say Autobots, even though he is an Autobot here. He is a Maximal in traditional sense. You know, the toy here does resemble Optimus Primal a lot, especially in the chest and face area. And for a good comparison, why don't we pull out Kingdom Optimus Primal? Again, that Generations offering. And you can see it's unmistakably Optimus Primal. Yeah. You have a lot of browns on him.
The face is similar.
The face is similar. And even though, spoiler alert, we're about to go into this, but even though he doesn't transform into an ape, he looks kind of ape-like in his deco and his build here. So, not bad at all. And we're about to settle one of the biggest debates since Beast Wars came around in 1996. What? Landon, can you transform this Optimus Primal toy for me? All right. So, Landon, can you tell me, what does Optimus Primal transform into here?
A truck.
A truck. So, and again, this is before Landon's time, but one of the biggest things, you know, in Transformers, you know, we have the Rumble and Frenzy debate, which one's blue, which one's red. The other one is a saying that a lot of fans came up with, saying, truck, not monkey. So, what happens when the monkey
turns into a truck?
Turns into a truck, yes. So, I guess it's a monkey truck.
Maybe there's a monkey driving the truck.
Yeah, there you go. So, you know, looking at this vehicle mode, you know, it rolls fairly decently. Transformation, as you saw Landon do it's very much laying it down and kind of pushing it together. Yeah. It works, for this price point and this toy type. You know, you do see his toes here, but from the back it does kind of look like a gate. And then, you know, obviously these are his arms and hands. So from the side and the front, it does look like, you know, the windows and portion of the cab. The head, you can see a little bit of blue there, but it matches the blue here. Mm-hmm. So, you know, it's not like you're seeing the face or anything. So it's not a bad little toy. What are some things that you like about this one, Landon?
I just like how it looks. To me, it kind of looks like... Does anyone know Transformers 1 or Optimus Prime? It kind of looks like that. Like the front part does, kind of.
Yep, I could see that a little bit.
Yeah.
Alright, why don't you put him back in robot mode? The 3 seconds it'll take to do. Which is kind of fun when they're nice little fidget toys. So, what are your final thoughts? Here, let me center them in our camera here. What are your final thoughts on Mirage?
I think he's really cool.
He's cool. How about Optimus Primal?
He's also cool.
Also cool. Yeah, so, I mean, it's a fun, you know, combination. I mean, it's not that these figures were released together. It's just when we were able to finally get them. And, of course, you know, we'll see what the Energon Strike figures are like, if those are worth picking up separately or not. But again, I mean, for the price point, you know, not bad, and they're fun. And when I say fidget toys, you know, you could be watching TV or something, and, you know, just like you would like a fidget spinner, just, you know, transform them to vehicle to bot mode and back again. And, you know, not bad. Alright, so that's our quick little look at Cyberworld Mirage and Optimus Primal. From a collector standpoint, you know, again, they kind of fill that niche or niche rather, that you would have, you know, with the core class or Legends class figures. And they're fun because they're alternate takes on these characters. You know, Optimus Primal, again, is a truck, not a monkey. And then Mirage is a jet and not a Formula 1 race car. So, you know, just kind of interesting there. What'd you like to add, Landon?
Nothing. I just think they're really cool.
Yep. So, and that's what matters, you know. As long as you get a Transformer, you think it's cool and you like it, who cares what anybody else thinks? Yeah. You know, because I know some people are only into Masterpiece. Some people are only into Generations or Studio Series, Cyberworld. But end of the day, you know, these are fun little toys. Anyways, that is going to do it for this video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a like here on YouTube. And, of course, subscribe to the Peach State Prime Transformers channel for more videos like this, toy spotlights and reviews, discussion of some of the latest news that comes out. Hasn't been a whole lot since Comic-Con yet. Just a few small things here and there. And, of course, updates to my display. There's one more of those coming up soon. And then, of course, I would love to hear from you. What are your thoughts on these two toys, both as Cyberworld offerings and having different alt modes? I would love to hear from you.
Do you prefer truck or monkey?
Exactly. Anyways, thank you very much for watching this video. Hope you have a great day, and God bless.